If you're an athlete struggling to hit squat depth, keep watching. Okay, in this video, we're gonna go over how elevating your heels when we're squatting, okay, can help us get into a much lower and comfortable bottom position, okay? Now, it doesn't matter what squat you're doing, body weight, goblet squat, front squat, back squat. The whole key to a almost perfect squat is staying balanced over the midline of your foot, okay? So if you're using weight, okay, whether it's back squat, front squat, goblet squat, you want that weight to be over the midline of your foot, okay, which is about right where your shoelaces are. So if you're an athlete and you've never stretched out or rolled out your calves, okay, you're probably gonna have pretty tight calves. First thing I would recommend is to stretch them out, roll them out, okay, do something that's gonna lengthen those. But if you're dealing with tight calves, which a lot of us do, okay, when we elevate our heels, it's gonna help us get into a much comfortable bottom position, okay? So if you have tight calves and you're squatting, okay, one of two things are gonna happen. You're either gonna get to a point where your knee can't go in front of your toe anymore, so your heels are gonna have to lift up, okay? And that's not a strong position. The second thing that might happen is you reach a certain point, your knee can't go in front of your toe anymore. Now from here, you're really trying to keep your heels down. So what you're gonna do is your chest is gonna start to fall, okay? Neither of those positions are very good. So how we combat that is we elevate our heels. If you have a wedge like I have here, perfect, okay? If you don't, I'm gonna show in just a second how we can use plates to do the same exact thing. But when you get set up, you elevate your heels, and this is gonna put you in a much better position to reach a comfortable bottom position in our squat, okay? So now as I squat down, instead of my heels coming up or my chest falling, now, okay, I can get into a much lower comfortable bottom position here, okay? Now, obviously, if you're squatting in the rack with a bar, you wanna make sure that this is centered within the rack and that your bar can stay over the catches, okay? But if you don't have a wedge, okay, that's totally fine. Grab some plates, okay? So I have two 10-pound bumper plates here, okay? You can also use any other plate that you have. Anything that's gonna elevate your heels, I'd say half an inch to an inch, okay, is gonna be good in order to do this. Now from here, setup's a little bit different, but everything else is still the same, okay? I elevate my heels, and again, this is gonna let me get into a much lower, more comfortable position, okay? So if you've never tried squatting without elevating your heels and you feel like you can't reach that good bottom position, try to elevate your heels and see how that helps.